Alright, I just wanted to make a video today. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to make a video today about purchasing and the correlation between interest rates and your credit score. So if you are not in a position to pay cash, your interest rate is going to determine what kind of payment you get and what kind of rates you get. Your payment will be lower if you have a lower interest rate as opposed to if you have a higher interest rate. If you have a higher interest rate, it's going to make your payment higher. If you have a lower interest rate, it's going to make your payment as low as possible. Now you got tiers. You got different tiers. If your credit score, and forgive me, I don't know everything about this. I'm just trying to help the ones who have no idea and just want some kind of education, some kind of knowledge on the subject. If your credit score is below 620, you are considered subprime. If your credit score is below 620, you are considered subprime credit. Subprime means not so good. Prime credit is top tier or good credit, right? When buying a car, below 620 is subprime. So if your credit is subprime, you have a chance at getting additional incentives, at least at a through Jeep and Chrysler, right? But if your credit score is below 620, you're going to have a higher interest rate than if your credit was above 620. So you got below 620, which is subprime, and then you have about 620 to 650, right? That's an area, or that's a category, generally speaking. Then you have the 660 to 680. And then you got, your 690 to 720 and above. So when you get around a 700 credit score, I know some people are very hard on themselves, and I think it's awesome. But I just think they never had a 500 credit score before. But if you are in the 700s, you are just fine. You're going to get, what you deserve. If you're below 7, if you're high 6s, you're in really good shape. But when you start to get below that 620 mark, you are definitely in a position to where you can buy a car. Do not get me wrong. I've seen people with, 480 credit score get approved, and someone with a 720 not. You can, it's just, again, you're going to have a higher interest rate. So just be prepared, be educated, educate yourself. You want to pay for your credit score through a qualified source, because a lot of times people are going on credit sites, and I won't bash any of them, but you're going on credit sites and your credit score is 50 points lower. If it's free, it's going to be wrong, period. Nothing else to it. I've watched it, I've paid attention to it because I pay for mine. So I pay attention when people come and say they're using a free site, and I look at what we pull versus what they said they had. So again, I just wanted to mention your rate is based off of your credit score, and your credit score is going to basically determine, what kind of payment you're sitting at, and how much you can spend to try to stay at a certain payment. So I just want to mention that to you guys. Work hard.